1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister says achieving economic self-reliance remains the overriding goal for the government. Pakistan has lodged strong protest with India over the ceasefire violations by its forces in Satwal sector, resulting in the martyrdom of 2 civilians. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference says the recent surge in the killing of innocent Kashmiris in fake encounters is a systematic genocidal campaign of Kashmiris by the Modi regime. Saudi Arabia has introduced several services for the first time for Hajj pilgrims to help them perform the rituals with ease and comfort. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has asked the overseas Pakistanis to be wary of the malicious propaganda and the use of disinformation to tarnish the image of Pakistan and the state institutions. In a tweet, he expressed great pleasure over meeting and interacting with members of the expatriate Pakistani community in France. The Prime Minister said the overseas Pakistanis are making vital contributions to their adopted countries all over the world, and their fellow countrymen are proud of their achievements as proud sons and daughters of the soil. Shahbaz Sharif said achieving economic self-reliance remains the overriding goal for the government. The Finance Minister Mohammad Isagdar says the government has initiated the pension reforms to avoid snowballing the pension budget, which has reached 800 billion rupees this year. Responding to points of the Minister for Water Resources Khurshid Shah in the National Assembly today, he said these pension reforms include establishment of pension fund and abolishing multiple pensions for government officers of grade 17 and above, which is the need of the country. Describing agriculture as the driver of growth, the Finance Minister said the country has stocks of diammonium phosphate fertilizer to meet the requirements of farmers. He said the government has provided subsidy to the farmers on the diammonium phosphate fertilizer. Pakistan has lodged a strong protest with India over the ceasefire violations by its forces in Satwal sector along the line of control yesterday, which resulted in the martyrdom of 2 civilians and injury to another. The Indian Charge d'Affaires was summoned to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Islamabad to register the protest. Condemning the deplorable targeting of innocent civilians by the Indian forces, it was underscored that such senseless acts are in clear violation of the 2003 ceasefire understanding reaffirmed in February 2021. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference Vice Chairman Ghulam Ahmed Gulzar says the recent surge in the killing of innocent Kashmiris in fake encounters is a systematic genocidal campaign of Kashmiris by the Modi regime. In a statement in Srinagar, he said the Indian forces martyred over 1 dozen innocent Kashmiris in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir in the border areas near the line of control during the past 1 week. He said this reckless and merciless campaign is aimed at wiping out the Kashmiris and settling non-locals in the territory besides changing its demography. Saudi Arabia has developed and introduced several services for the first time for pilgrims participating in Hajj 2023 to help them perform the rituals with ease and comfort. Hajj services offered this season include facilitation of life, such as artificial intelligence and others. Saudi Arabia this time lifted restrictions imposed 3 years ago to curb the spread of COVID-19 pandemic. In an announcement earlier, the Minister of Hajj and Umrah, Dr. Tawfiq Al-Rabia, revealed that the Hajj this year would be without condition or restrictions. Saudi Arabia announced that it will receive more than 2 million Hajj pilgrims from 160 countries. the cost of insurance of Hajj pilgrims has witnessed a 73% drop this year. The price of insurance for Hajj pilgrims was reduced from 109 Saudi riyals to 29 Saudi riyals. Meanwhile, the General Directorate of Passports, Jawazat, has penalized a number of persons who were caught while transporting pilgrims without a Hajj permit. The German parliament has approved a new immigration law designed to attract skilled workers to the country. This comes as the country is suffering from an unprecedented labour shortage that is belabouring the economy. The law includes a points-based system that lowers entry hurdles for work visa applicants according to their professional qualifications, age, and language skills. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.